Hello YouTube, so today I'll be telling you identify the difference between adult pictures on the Cephalotus and juvenile pictures. Let me find the one. Yeah, this plant. Like that. And so the first of all, the most obvious difference is the teeth. If you look on the adult picture, they have these teeth inside. Like if you zoom you in, yeah, you get the idea. And adult pictures, adult picture also have a very thick ridge. Like you see, this is a upwards sort of ridge. For juvenile pictures, on the other hand, look, so it doesn't have teeth like those, and the cap you can see is really transparent. Like, oh, okay, all of these are juvenile pictures, so the cap is really transparent. And they also have smaller ridges running down, so that's the main difference. And also, probably the most clear difference is adult pictures is bigger than juvenile pictures, but it also does not completely rely on size, because sometimes, as you can see here, some plants produce adult pictures that are really tiny. Here's a set of Cephalotus cutting. And if you can see, there's actually a plant that has a low adult picture. You can see those teeth. You see that? Sorry for the unfocused camera, but you get the idea. So is this plant. See, there's an adult picture. You can see the teeth, but it's really tiny. So that's an interesting thing to note. And when developing, the hardest difference to tell is when they are developing. So when adult picture is developing, you can tell right away if you look carefully. You see this picture right here, that is an adult picture, and so is this one. But the reason you can tell is juvenile pictures, they have very transparent lid when developing. For adult pictures, the lids are usually really green and really closed down, and that's how you can tell it from early on. If you see couple lines on the lid, that's most likely on juvenile pictures. But if the lid is just green and have a bunch of bumpy things, bumpy ridges, that's probably an adult picture. That's how I distinguish it. For example, over here. Okay, it's too hard to focus, so let's try to find an example. Yeah, so if you see, look over here, I'm just gonna bring it out. It's just too difficult. So you see on the cap of this developing picture, why the camera won't focus, this stupid thing. Like that, this one, you can see there's a couple lines, and the cap seems already opened, so that just sort of tells right off if it's an adult picture or a juvenile picture. So yeah, here's a nice video about Cephalotus. This guy is supposed to be over here, and this guy over here. Yeah, and that's the video. So hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.